Hey guys, it's Tozyro here. So recently I've bought a suit off of Groupon and I've no idea how it's going to be. It was £80 and it actually looks really good judging from the photos. The suit looks like it fits quite well. The pants seem to be like skinny but not like too tight. They seem to be just right. Because it's Groupon, it's not necessarily like a super reliable website. The whole reason why I have this money anyway is because my mum was supposed to get this like service through Groupon and it was about like 110, £120. And because it never got done, because Groupon are quite generally not the most responsible. Instead of getting the money back, she just got a Groupon voucher, which I think is like pretty stupid. How they got away with that, I don't really know. But either way, I just decided that I'll get the suit off of Groupon and I'll just pay her the money because it was about to expire anyway. So, as I said, it's not the most reliable source, but I'm going to see if the suit looks good because from the picture, it really does look good. Just before we get into the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also follow me on Instagram so you can just keep up to date with what I do. Because just doing little things like that like really do help out the channel. So make sure you do that. So see you guys in however long it takes. I think it's going to take a while to get here because, as I said, Groupon is not the most reliable, but we'll see. So I'm actually quite surprised. It's actually only been a week later and the suit has already arrived. I thought it was going to take like much longer. The fact that, Groupon, it got here in literally just a week, that is actually pretty good. So I'm going to try on the suit now and I'm going to show you guys how it fits. So firstly, the pants. So this is how the pants look on their own. No belt or anything. And I must say, they're a lot looser than what I expected, particularly like looking at the photos. This is like how it looks with some light, and obviously with the shade here, this is how it looks like. I quite like the color, and I think that it does fit well, particularly like lengthwise. I got a size medium, by the way. The only problem is it's quite loose, as you can see here. It's not like as tight fitting and as skinny as it seems to be on the photo. So these are the pants. I'm going to put some belts on. I'm going to see how it looks with the belt on. So this is how it looks like with the standard brown belt. I don't see why someone would wear a black belt with this type of clothing. Maybe you would. I'm not an expert on suits. I'm not the best with matching and everything, but this is how it looks like with the brown belt on as well. Okay, now let's try on the waistcoat. So the waistcoat, I've never actually worn a waistcoat before with a suit, which is a bit weird, but I just never really have. So this is gonna be my first time trying it on. I should probably put a tie on, right? That'll probably look a little bit better. This is how the waistcoat looks on its own. And just for reference, this is how it looks like in the photo. It looks quite good actually. I quite like it. Okay, now I'm probably gonna put a tie on just so you guys can see how it matches with the tie. Obviously, as I said, I'm not the best in terms of matching and stuff, but I have this tie here, which I think it looks quite good and it fits the suit quite well. So this is how it looks like. It's got these like little like tiny blue and beige bits, and that fits exactly with the pattern of the waistcoat and the suit itself. So I think this one will work out quite well. And it's the main color is like quite a bright color to contrast with the actual suit itself. So. And just tuck it in, and grab it from underneath here and just straighten it a little bit. Yeah. So I don't actually do my buttons up because it chokes me. I've got pretty big Adam's apple, so I don't really tend to do the button up. But yeah, I mean, it looks much nicer with the tie. It looks much more professional, and yeah, I think it works. This is how it looks like so far. So I feel like I'm kind of looking like one of those like waiters at a bar. You know, one of those people that will like bring your food and stuff like that. Okay, now for the final and for the most important piece. Actually, just before I get to the suit, I'm going to add on a couple of things just to make it look a little bit nicer. I know an Apple Watch isn't necessarily the most smartest watch that you can get, but just a watch in general, I feel, makes it look nicer and more mature, more professional. Hold on a second. Rings. I've got these two rings here, and yeah, I feel like they look quite nice. So now I've got the accessories, which are optional and don't come with the suit, obviously. Let's get on to the blazer itself. So this is the blazer. It looks really nice on the inside. It's got a nice brown color. I should say too that the reason why I ordered this suit is because If you watch my video about 10 facts about myself, you will know that I quite like the earth and earthy colors, and I feel like it's part of my personality, and therefore I like to dress accordingly to my personality. I know it might sound really wet, but trust me, I don't know, it spices things up a little bit, and I just feel like it makes it a little bit nicer. But anyway, this is the suit. I mean the blazer. Put that in. And this is how it looks like. I still got the label. I should probably take this off, but for now I'll just kind of ignore it. So this is how it looks like. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna remove this. Be right back. All right, I'm back. I was about to throw the tag away, and then I realized this is the brand, in case anyone wants to know. It's called Suit and Suit. It didn't say it on the Groupon page for some reason, but it says it here. So just in case you guys wanted to know the brand. Oh, I just dropped it. Anyway, so yeah, this is how the full suit looks like, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, what? I can't get into the pockets. I thought there was a little, what's the thing called that you pull it out here? That's what it showed on the picture. Like, you can't really access the pockets. They're like stitched on. So I don't know if you can unstitch them and then pull it out. But on the photo, it does actually show that you can pull out the pockets, and it looked quite nice, it looked quite dapper. But anyway, that's false advertising right there, just for that particular pocket area. But the rest, I'd say it looks really good, actually. This is how it looks like from the lower version here, from the lower angle. How it looks like. I'll button it up. I think that the blazer top itself is actually a pretty good length. I don't know if the waistcoat is a bit too short, it probably is, but the suit itself looks quite nice. And yeah, I think it works. And in terms of pockets, I mean, as I said, this pocket is fake advertising. Let's see the pockets in here. So there is one here. My hands don't really fit in that. This pocket here too is a bit weird. It's one of those ones which is just like kind of like stitched on. I don't really know too much about suits, and it is shown in this video. This pocket is fine, it's normal, and that's about it. So it's got like 3 pockets on the blazer itself. A little bit less than normal, and I don't think you can get these either. Yeah, normally suits tend to have a few more pockets as far as I know, but still, it's quite nice. I think this suit is like a bit more of a winter suit, not so much like a summery suit, specifically with the waistcoat itself, and the colors, it's more of like a darker wintry color, but it's still brown, which is obviously earthy, and I like that. But yeah, you don't really want to be wearing this in the summer too much, unless you want to, I don't know, do whatever you want, which I guess you can do, but still. Now let's take off the waistcoat and just see how it looks like without the waistcoat and just the blazer top itself, in case you'd prefer to do, in case you prefer to wear it in the summer or whatever it is, or you just don't like wearing waistcoats, which I don't blame you. By the way, as I said, I ordered a size medium, and I'm like, from what I saw, the measurements were all fine and the measurements were all normal. And I'm like 6'1", 6'2", somewhere around there. So in case you guys want to order a suit like similar to this one, or but do check the measurements just in case there's some like specifics that you want to go into. But this actually looks pretty good as well, even without the waistcoat. I mean, the waistcoat makes it look a lot more professional, a lot more businessy like. But this does look quite nice as well on its own. And I think that the waistcoat is a pretty perfect length too. I mean, I've seen some which are like literally up to here and are quite short, and I've seen some that are like massive. So this is like a nice medium length suit. In terms of the tie, obviously you can go for whatever tie you want. On the photo itself, it was showing a yellow tie, and I think that the yellow tie works too. But as I said, I like wearing earthy colors, and obviously green, very earthy color. I tried to wear stuff like brown, beige, yellow, and obviously green, my favorite color. So it's one of the reasons why I got this suit. It just really stood out to me. It looked quite nice, and to be honest with you guys, just putting it up there so you can see my face, I would say that I'm happy with my purchase. It was pretty good. It was worth it, especially for a 3-piece suit. Normally, the other suits that I have that are 2 pieces, just the blazer and the pants themselves, they're normally like £100 plus. Depends what brand you get. Obviously, there's the material and everything. The material for this one, it feels quite nice, but it's obviously, different. But I'd say for what it is, this is actually pretty good. In terms of quality, I can't necessarily tell you 100%. Like, I don't know if it's about durability or if it's about comfort. Because wearing it right now, you know, it's a hot summer's day here in the UK. It's probably about 23 degrees. I'm inside. And obviously I am a little bit hot, but I'm not boiling. So, I mean, I'm not too sure what that tells you. But in terms of quality, only time will tell if the quality is good. But I'm very pleased with this purchase. I think it was good. So this is the brown suit. It's got beige and light blue stripes. You can't really see them too much though because they're quite thin. And it's the 3-piece suit. And the brand is Suit and Suits. Is it? Let me pick it up here from the floor. No, it's not Suit and Suits. It's Suit and Suit. My bad. If you guys have made it this far into the video, excuse my messy collar. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you guys want to consider following me on Instagram too, that would help out a lot. I'm looking like a salesman trying to sell something to you right now. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.